The number one misconception that a lot of people think about when it comes to short-term rentals is that you need to own a property in order to start a business in the short-term rental industry, and that's not true. When we first started when we first got into this business in 2023, we wanted to buy a short-term rental in order to manage it and learn how to manage it, but we were introduced into STRs, into short-term rentals, and we don't own any of the properties that we manage. Someone else owns them. We take a percentage off of the average daily rate, the revenue that the owners make from the properties that we get them bookings for. So, no, that is not true. You do not need to own a property in order to get into this business. Another misconception that I hear about a lot is I don't have time. I don't have time to start a business. I don't have time to learn about this business. Time is relative, right? Everyone has W-2s. Everybody has time. What do you want to do, right? What do you want to do with your life? If you're content with your W-2 and you want to keep living that lifestyle and keep making that income that you're making, you feel it's safe, go ahead. You can keep doing that. That's how I felt for a few years. I think it gets to a point where when you're in so much pain and that pain outweighs that feeling of you being content in your job. So you're like, damn, I don't want to wake up for this 9 to 5 anymore. Or I want to build something bigger for my family, or I want the time freedom to be able to do whatever I want. I want to have my own business. Like when that pain comes into play, that's when the pain will cause change, right? And that's where you end up being in your current situation, seeing your current situation, but also envisioning your final destination of where you want to be 3 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Like the goal for me was always by 40, not working at all. By 40, my kids will be in their teens. I can go to their basketball games, to their swimming events, and not have to worry about clocking in, not have to worry about asking for PTO or asking for time off. I didn't want to worry about any of that stuff. Like I just seen too many people go into their 60s, people that are close to me that just retire with Medicare and retire with their pension. I didn't want to live that lifestyle. So that is something that I just when you fall asleep at night, you lay down, you're like, okay, what do I want to do with my life? Am I happy here? Then you also look at like what's changing in the world. A lot of things are changing. There are a lot of let's make a pivot here this way. There are a lot of things that are changing in the world, everlasting changing. Like you can get let go tomorrow for no reason and have to go back on that job hunt. I didn't want to live that lifestyle, right? Of always having to think about where my next paycheck is coming. I wanted to control my own destiny. So that's why I'm here.